So hello fellow ticket holders and welcome to a new video. As you can see, we are back at home. We are on the green couch, and so we have some announcements that we would like to present to you. So the day that this video drops, which is Friday, February 18th, is actually our 3-year YouTube anniversary. It was 3 years in February of 2020 that we launched our first video, which was our visit to the Cartoon Network Hotel.
Yep.
Up in Lancaster. We have not been back since.
No, unfortunately, that was so much fun. Well, yeah, touring the grounds was great, and the food was amazing.
And it had just opened, so we had to check that out. If you're unsure where that is right next to Dutch Wonderland. But that's not what this was about. But yeah, so this video is on the anniversary of our 3 years with YouTube, and we want to thank everybody that has been here from the beginning, or if you happen to click on this video as your first video, we do welcome you here.
Yes. Yeah, we've met a lot of amazing people through this community,
yep.
And we are very grateful for each and every one of y'all.
Yes. Today, we are going to announce what we have planned to try to do, our big plans that we currently have in store for the 2023 season. So I guess without further ado, let's get started. All right, so first up will be in April. So over spring break in April, we are going to California. We are going to go to Disneyland, of course, and we're going to have our first visit to Knott's Berry Farms. I'm very excited to do Knott's Berry Farms. Speaking of which, the only annual pass that we currently have, or season pass that we are holding this year, is the Cedar Fair pass. So obviously while we're in California, we would like to go to Knott's Berry Farm and use our pass. Yep,
super excited.
Yeah, it's got the berry festival should be going on.
The boysenberry festival.
Yeah. They
have boysenberry elote. I'm so freaking excited about that.
And again, of course, the Disneyland. So look out for that to come. All right, so our second trip that we have in the works is in July, over 4th of July weekend, and we are going to go international for the first time on this channel, and we are going to go up to Canada.
Yay.
Again,
we're coming for you, Parker.
So talking about our Cedar Fair passes, we are going to try and go up to Canada's Wonderland, up north of Niagara Falls. So we are excited to go to this park.
New coaster credits.
Yep. And to do the new dive, the dive coaster out there, Yukon Strikes.
The steepest dive coaster in the world, currently holding that record.
Yeah, so we are excited for that. And as Vanessa said, Parker from Adventures with Parker, hopefully if you're watching this, we are coming your direction. So we will be in contact with you for more information. Yeah. We would love to meet up with you.
Yeah, since you do amazing videos there at your home park. Yep. That is your home park. And you could maybe show us the works. It's up to you. But yeah.
And then while we're up that direction, on the way back, we are going to stop at Cedar Point again because, well, we're already in the neighborhood.
I mean, it's Cedar Point.
So it's going to be a double hit of Cedar Fair parks over 4th of July weekend, so we are excited. All right, so we went through those very quickly due to the fact that we have a big trip planned in the fall. So before we get to that, I would like to say that as we have announced in other videos, for this springtime and into the summertime, we are going to try to do more little things because we have this big trip in the fall.
Yeah, like more local things.
Things that we can do during the day.
Yep, like when it warms up, because it's cold right now.
Yeah. But we're hoping to do more of the outdoor things, kind of like what we did with the Dogfish Head and going to the Cape Henlopen State Park.
We have Delaware and Maryland has a bunch of state parks, and we'd love to visit a few of them while it starts to warm up.
And we'd like to feature Pongo some more so we can have some day trips where we can take him in his backpack. Speaking of which, before this video ends, we will have him on because he hasn't been on a video for a while, and well, this boy got big.
He's a big cat.
So yeah, so it's not that this is the only stuff we're gonna have, but we are gonna try in the spring when the weather gets better to go hit some parks, walk around, do some hiking.
There's also gonna be Knoebel sprinkled in there.
Right, yes, Knoebel's opening day weekend. Yes. I'll be in
April.
Sometime in April. Yeah. I'll put it right here. We are excited for that. We definitely have to be up there for opening day if we can. If not, we'll definitely be up there near it. But yeah, just a lot of just more day trips due to the fact of our trip in the fall that we have planned. So I think we have stalled enough.
Yeah.
So in the fall, we are actually going to take another international trip, a large international trip, and we are finally going to make it to Japan. If you ever saw our, I forget which video it was, when we were talking about bucket list things, Japan was one of them.
Yeah, we had wanted to go back in when?
About 5 years ago.
But then...
for our 5-year anniversary, because bringing that up. So this year in April is Vanessa and I's 10-year wedding anniversary. So this is a trip for our wedding anniversary. And we had the plans to do it back at our 5 years ago, but life got in the way and everything that we weren't able to. So we are going to do it now.
I am actually very surprised. I had brought this up to Chad, like, why don't we just do it? We had been waiting and waiting and waiting. And he said, yeah, sure.
And it also helped that they just reopened the borders to tourism back in November. So we were able to start. So right now is a very good time to go visit. And well, we're just going to go do it. We do have, the only thing that we currently have booked is our flights. So we do know what dates that we are doing and where we are going to start and stop our trip.
We have 2 places to stay so far.
Yeah. So we'll just go over, I guess we'll just go over that real quick. Yeah. So we are flying out of Washington, D.C. The Dulles Airport, and we have a non-stop flight to Tokyo, which would be really cool, but we are not staying in Tokyo. We are going to work our way from there down to Fukuoka. Pardon the pronunciation if we get this wrong. I'll try my best to get it right for the videos.
We're gonna butcher a lot of Japanese names.
But Fukuoka is down in the lower southern section of the country, and we are gonna start down there. So, and there is one reason why, and that's because of this guy right here.
Levi Ackerman. Y'all probably don't want 2 people
that you know. Watches anime.
Yeah. Chad and I really don't watch anime, and the only other anime we watch together besides the Ghibli films and whatnot is Attack on Titan. Yep. He actually agreed to watch it with me, and it is one of my favorite animes.
It's a really good series
that I have seen, and we are headed to Hita Prefecture, or Hita, Japan.
Yep.
And that is where Hajime Isayama, the author for Attack on Titan, got his...
that's where he lived.
That's where he lived, that's where he worked, and that's where he got his inspiration for the series. And we're so excited to go.
And the whole town basically has embraced this series for just to appreciate this anime author. And so they have statues and things, and
a museum. They have a dam. They released some statues for the 3 main characters overlooking the... I'm just really excited.
Yeah, so we have to go all the way down to Fukuoka to take the train to Hita, which is basically almost as rural as you can get in Japan.
Yes, that's another... That's not only that, Hita is very rural, and it's a very old town in Japan. It's known for pottery, for sake, for their type of wood that they have there. We're also very excited to not only see Attack on Titan goods, but to see a little bit more about and learn about the town itself.
Yeah. So it's going to be a fun time, and what's going to be the most interesting is being a rural area, we kind of have to drive a car. So I am going to be picking up a international driving permit, and I am going to be driving. Now that may not sound so weird, but it's kind of weird due to the fact that they do drive on what would be the opposite side, but the left side of the car, just like in the UK. So to be on the left side and drive on the left side of the road is going to be a fun thing to try to do. But hopefully seeing Google Maps and different things, it is very rural and it's not like the city, so hopefully we'll be okay. So
yeah, they're also known for fried yakisoba noodles. So
which the author used to actually work at a shop, and that's one of the things we're going to go to.
So we're really
to see that. So yeah, so it's basically an Attack on Titan's day down in Hita, and then back up at Fukuoka. From there, there's a little bit of things in the middle that we need to figure out.
Yep.
But like Vanessa said, we do have a couple of our accommodations set, so we are looking to go on up from there. Some stuff in the middle is going to happen, but we are going to make our way up to Mount Fuji.
Yay.
And up in that area, we are going to do a tour of the wind caves and the
Ice caves
at the, what's the forest?
Akihahara. I'm butchering that. It's known as this, unfortunately, the suicide forest.
Right.
Because it's on the base of the Mount Fuji.
And we're going to do a guided tour there that we have set up. And we're actually going to be staying in an Airbnb in the town of...
Well, Chad's looking for that. I'm really excited because the forest is really known as a very dark place. But I want to shine some light on it because it's also a very beautiful place to go to. There's horseback riding, they have the ice caves, there's trails that you could just take a really beautiful walk, and I'd really love to showcase that. So I'm really excited. I've always wanted to go there ever since I've heard about it. It has a great history. The caves look really cool. You get to like walk down in them, and it's like
stalactites and stalagmites. So basically like going to any other cave. But yeah, so we are going to be staying in Kawaguchiko.
Oh, Kawaguchiko.
Which is a very much a
gosh.
popular spot as a base
Is.
camp for people that hike Mount Fuji. So we'll be staying there. And being in that area, obviously, if you saw the video, we are going to hit up our first theme park of 3 while we're in Japan, and that'll be at Fuji-Q Highland.
Yes,
which it is known for.
Very well renowned, very popular.
And it is the coaster that we're most excited for is Injanaika, which is the sister coaster to X2 at Six Flags Magic Mountain.
Supposedly it's more smoother, it's more smooth, it's just better.
And if you saw our Six Flags video or know about Six Flags Magic Mountain and X2, that is the 4D flipping hanging coaster. And we are excited to do another one of those. So we will be hitting up and getting some Japanese credits while we're there.
There's also a haunted house there that's year-round, and it's one of the biggest in Japan.
I think it is the largest indoor, like 3 floors.
Yes, 3 floors. Apparently it takes an hour to do, or 30, depending.
Takes a while. So we are excited to check out Fuji-Q while we are in the area. So we're going to be in that area, Fuji-Q, which is awesome. And then from there, again, it's a little bit right now. We need to finish out. Hopefully we can go to the Ghibli Park that just recently opened.
Yeah, because right now it's super hard to get tickets for right now.
And it's a lottery almost system. You have to get online and basically like getting Disney dining.
Yeah, basically. and they open up at midnight for us when it's, oh my gosh, it's going to be a mess. But
and about 3 months out at midnight, you just got to get online. So hopefully we'll be good at getting that. If not,
we'll do the
other things.
Yeah, we plan to do the original Ghibli.
Hopefully we can get the Ghibli Museum, because again, it as well, with it being in Tokyo, it's a 1 month out. Again, at midnight, you have to be online, but hopefully we can do some of the Ghibli stuff. But obviously, if not, we'll figure something out in the middle. And then from there, we will finally, we did miss something that we have planned. So back before we get to Fuji-Q, we are going to do something very excited, and that is going to a town that is known for their public onsens.
Oh yeah, Kinosaki Onsen.
Now if you're unsure, don't know what an onsen is, so onsens are basically public baths that are fueled
by hot springs.
By hot springs, natural hot springs, where you go into the bath and you take a bath in the public with people, but it's basically nice and relaxing.
Yes, in your birthday suit.
And we will be staying in a traditional ryokan, which is a hotel where we also get a traditional dinner and a traditional Japanese breakfast. So we are very excited to do that and show you that.
Yes, but the reason why I chose Kinosaki Onsen is because the whole town is tattoo friendly.
Right.
Japan is still very, very, very conservative with their tattoos. They still think that they're part of the Yusaka clan, and they're just big no. But as more tourists come in, they're kind of being a little bit more open-minded. But this whole town, and it's very old town. It's super old. And I'm excited to learn more about the town. But yes, it is all 7 bathhouses are tattoo friendly.
Yeah, so what's nice, And what is nice is like she said, there's 7 of them, so you have free reign once the town actually closes down. Everybody that are staying at the different ryokans around the town get a pass, and you just get to go. Now, as far as I know, it's almost impossible to do all 7 in one night, so we'll research and figure out which ones we want to do. But then our ryokan does have a private bath.
We have 4 now.
And we will try to, in our video, show that. So you can have an idea of what a hot spring, ryokan, onsen type of thing.
And with the private baths, Chad and I will be able to bathe together. In the public baths, they are separated by gender, so we won't be together. So I'll be
a little bit of alone time. Hopefully people don't want to talk too much, but I think it would be them talking to me because they want to practice their English. So I'm fine with that. I'm not going the other way because I really don't know any Japanese. We're starting to learn some phrases to try to help us along the way, but for the most part, if they want to talk to me, I guess I will talk to some people in their nakedness.
Super excited in the birthday suits. When I had always wanted to go to Japan, that is one of the things I was more excited besides the food, was a hot springs to actually, because they have properties to heal you, and I love hot tubs here in America.
Yeah.
These are natural bodies of water with their properties, and I'm so stinking excited to try that.
Very excited to do this. Alright, so back on track. So after we did all that, we will finally make it to Tokyo for the last few days of our trip. Again, no real idea of what we're gonna do when we're in the city for a couple of days.
Ideas. I just found a little pig cafe. It's called Mig Pig Cafe, and it's micro pigs. It's the only place in Japan that you can, it's like a cat cafe that you could mingle with the little piggies, and they're so adorable. I'm excited. We're also gonna go check out Hedgehog Cafe and Owl Cafe. There's both of them there together, and just little things that we're gonna do there in the town.
So obviously we're gonna hit up all the touristy-ish areas a little bit here and there. We're gonna try to put some in, but yeah, we have 2 full days to actually explore the city. So we're excited about that because our last 2 days while we're in the Tokyo area, we obviously... Oh, shoot!
We have been all over the place. We have not officially planned this trip, but we're working on it. But
so,
we do know.
Again, I said we had 3 parks, so rewind a second. We do have our second park. We are going to be in Osaka because obviously we have to go check out Universal Japan.
Universal Studios Japan.
And that is down in Osaka. So we do have 1 day in Osaka to do Universal, and obviously we're going to go there to check out the original Super Mario World.
Yes.
That way it has two of the rides that Orlando's gonna get, and they're working on the 3rd one. So they do have the Yoshi ride and they have the Mario Kart ride.
Bowser ride,
and they're in the process of building the Donkey Kong coaster, which Universal Epic is supposed to have all 3 of those. So we are excited to finally do Universal, but again, this is October, which also means it's going to be Halloween Horror Nights time.
Which is going to be our first time going to Halloween Horror Nights in another country.
And unlike Orlando, HHN is built into regular admission. So when the gates open to the park, the houses are open all day. So
during the day.
Yeah, so you have all day to do HHN there in addition to the park. So we're obviously going to be getting some Express Pass, which their system works differently. We'll touch on that later in a different video, but yeah, we'll have to utilize the Express Pass so that we can get this all in one day.
Besides that, they also have some coasters, some more coaster credits.
About 4 coaster credits that we are excited to do. Being in Flyer, a Hyper that they didn't, one of them they flipped the trains on backwards.
It goes backwards. I hope we could do that.
So we're excited for Universal Universal Japan. It's really hard to say that. All right, back to Tokyo. So for our 3rd theme park, obviously we are going to go to Tokyo Disneyland. So we're gonna hit up Tokyo Disneyland and Tokyo Disney Sea. I'm gonna take 1 day in each park.
That's all we can do.
And that's all we have built in, because when we're only there for 11 full days, we would like to get a lot of it to be the cultural stuff, and the theme parks are gonna kind of have to come last, but we are fitting those in.
Yep.
And yeah, so we're excited for Disney. It is going to be in the fall, so it's going to be all decorated in the pumpkins and all
Halloween.
that stuff. And
yeah, they do celebrate Halloween over
as far as I
there.
know, they don't do a Mickey's Not So Scary or type of an event like that, but they do have it all decked out.
Yeah.
So we're excited for that. I guess then a little bit back for the days that we're in Tokyo proper in the city, there are a couple of little coasters,
Yeah.
not little coasters, but a couple of small theme parks
there's
that we're gonna hit, and the one is actually has Japan's oldest roller coaster in it, and it's
Yeah.
Japan's oldest theme park. So
yeah.
it's a pay-as-you-go, kind of like Kanobo, so we're
yeah.
excited to go there and just get that credit, check out the theme park.
It's a cute little theme park too. It has it even has a dark haunted ride.
Yeah, a ride, a dark ride, a haunted dark ride, and then there's another one that people had recommended to us on Facebook.
It is called, get this, Thunder Dolphin, and it is it wasn't a giga, it was below the giga, and it looks so cool, and it's surrounded by the city, so you are literally seeing.
And both
all
of
the
them are
buildings.
actually
Yeah.
in the city of
Yeah,
Tokyo,
yeah.
so when you're up on the lift trails and stuff, you'll see a city. So
Yeah.
we are definitely gonna get some coaster credits. We're gonna be hitting up some theme parks. But yeah, that's
And
basically
one
it in a
last
nutshell.
thing.
What's that?
food.
Oh yeah, there's gonna
We're
be tons.
so excited about the food, the ramen, actual ramen,
Mhm.
and the sushi, and the Kobe beef, and udon, and all the good stuff, all the good stuff.
Yeah, so we are excited for this trip. We're going to try to keep in this video pretty short because I kind of want to do a series with this. As we continue to plan this out, I would like to do, I'm guessing, we'll
Where
try to
we're
do it
going?
every couple, yeah.
What are you planning to do? Are you wanting to do like
So I'm
where we're
hoping-
going?
So I'm hoping to do more videos probably every other month at this point because we are so far out that there's not much we can really plan. But as we get things together, I will just do a dump of what we've done, try to keep you up to date, and just like basically little trip tips that we've come along, because as we collect up information, as we research, I would like to just keep it all in one thing. So if you have come here for this video, as I said, as your first video because we are talking about Japan, please subscribe, as we're going to have a playlist, hopefully, showing all this stuff and just getting ready, as well as just to have a record for ourselves of making this large trip. But hopefully we can show some things and outline it for everybody as some travel tips. So I think that's about it. We are again very excited for all of these trips and everything that's going to come for this year. And again, we do appreciate everybody with their support in the last 3 years of this channel, and as we continue to go along.
Yeah, it's been fun.
And so yeah, so in the comments down below, if you have any questions for us that we might be able to answer about anywhere we're going, let us know. If there's anything that you are excited that we might show or want to see or whatever, just let us know down below.
If you've been to Japan,
right, if you're coming that you've been to Japan, you're just watching more Japanese videos, let us
leave some tips below.
Yep, some things.
We're learning every day apparently.
It's kind of like being back in school with this right now, just trying to get it all together.
It is.
We are planning it all. We don't have a travel agent or anything.
Nope, we're gonna do it all on our own, and we're kind of okay with that. We get to do what we want, and we're excited about it.
Alright, so we hope you enjoyed this video, and until next time, be safe, be kind, and adventure on. Bye! Oh my gosh, I almost forgot. So, look at this dude. Here he is. Here
Look at
is
his belly.
Pongo.
He is huge!
But he is about 12 pounds now,
Yeah,
and we are at
Ooh.
10 months because he will be a year in April.
He's still a kitten. Sorry. He's still a kitten. He will be an adult in 3 months. Say hi, Pongo. But he's a hot mess. He is
rotten. But we still love him.
Yes. But yes, look at how big this guy is. Look at him. He's a chunk.
Alright.
Bye.
Bye! Thank you for watching our video. If you liked it, be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you've not subscribed to our channel yet, be sure to hit that subscribe button below. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them in the comments section below.